What's up, Brew Heads? Welcome to another Brewthirty, where I drink a beer and pair it with a toy. This is our 4th of July edition, I guess. Even though it's not the 4th of July, I thought I needed to do a beer pairing because I have a fantastic beer to share with you guys tonight. Stone's Enjoy By 7423. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Stone's Enjoy By series, and I'm a huge fan of their Enjoy By 4th of July or 7-4 series. It's one of the best beers they put out every year, and I always look forward to getting it. It's got the nice red, white, and blue deco to go along with my Captain America shirt here, and it's a great beer. It is a double IPA, and I always look forward to this one coming out. Before we get going on it, we're going to pair it with the original 4 G.I. Joe soldiers from the 1960s. So we've got the Action Soldier here, representing the United States Army. We've got the Action Marine, representing, of course, the United States Marine Corps. We've got the Action Pilot, representing the United States Air Force. Shout out to my brother-in-law, as a retired colonel from the Air Force, just turned 60 yesterday. Hope you're doing great out there, Pat. Happy birthday. And we've got the Action Sailor, representing, of course, the United States Navy. G.I. Joe's a great toy. I think there's a lot of us out there that probably had G.I. Joe in one form or another. And I thought it was appropriate for 4th of July to represent all 4 branches of the armed services and pair them with this amazing beer. So as usual, with the Stone beer, I will use a Stone glass and my Stone coaster. So let's try this beer out. Now, I pour my beer a certain way. You pour your beer how you want, I'll pour my beer how I want, and we'll still be friends. So, little backstory on this beer. It's tangerine and pineapple IPA. So it's an ale brewed with tangerine and pineapple. It's 9% alcohol by volume, so it's kind of a heavy hitter. This is a 12-ounce can. And this, of course, is a double IPA, like all their Enjoy By beers are. Comes in a 6-pack, retails for around, I want to say, $15 to $18.99, depending on where you get it. Usually I find it for around $18.99 on the high side. And you can find this release just about everywhere. Stone, with their Enjoy Buys, usually releases them nationally, but not always. Sometimes they're just relegated to a regional area, like out in California or west of the Rockies. But this one, of course, I bought at a local grocery store where I get a lot of my beer, and I didn't have a hard time finding it. It came out. I actually bought, I think, 3 6-packs of it. So, super awesome. We'll put it here between the boys, and we'll get started on this tasting. So right off the bat, you definitely get a fruit aroma with this. Since it's tangerine and pineapple, which is a great combination, you definitely get a lot of floral, fruity notes with this beer. It's a double, so I'm guessing that it's going to have a little bit of a sweet, boozy taste to it. So let's take a drink and try it. Delicious. The pineapple actually comes through right off the bat on the front end of it, and I get a little bit of the tangerine on the back end. It's very balanced. It's got a nice hop to sweet balance as far as taste goes. Like I've always mentioned with the double IPAs can be a little bit maltier and sweeter. This one's not super sweet. It's definitely got that nice bitter hop bite to it. Not super sweet, but the fruit flavors definitely come through. It's actually really delicious. I could drink several of these. So it does have a little sedimentation in it, It's not very clear. It's a very orangish amber color, I guess I would call it. I don't know if it's filtered. I don't believe it is. It might be a hazy style IPA. I'm not really sure. I don't ever look at the details of these very much when I get ready to do the beer reviews. I kind of just do them off the cuff, which I think it's a little more genuine when you do stuff off the cuff. I'm not a big fan of rehearsing or prepping for a lot of things, because normally when I get together with all my friends and have beers, we don't do any prep work. We just drink the beer and tell everybody what we think of it, and that's kind of what I do with these beer reviews. So I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I'm enjoying this beer. Super well balanced. The Enjoy by 7-4s are always great. Last year's was really, really good. I think the next one up will probably be Enjoy by 1031, so it'll be the Halloween edition, which is always a awesome beer as well. I don't know which ones I like better, because I think they're all, you know, if I had to rank these out of a 1 to 5, I would give this one a like 4.5. Always good, always well balanced. They never taste bad. They're always fresh. The hops always taste fresh. The balance of the taste with the maltiness and sweetness with the floral hops is always like spot on. And Stone's almost like the beer alchemists, where they just absolutely make amazing beers. And their Enjoy By series, if you've never tried it and you're a fan of IPAs, I always suggest getting this. And I suggest getting a collection of G.I. Joes. I don't know how many I have, but I have quite a few, and they're near and dear to my heart, just like this beer. So, great beer. I look forward to drinking the rest of these from my 6-pack on 4th of July. And that's about it, guys. So this has been the review of the Stone Enjoy By 7-4-23 Double IPA. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing just a glimpse of some of my G.I. Joes. And happy 4th of July. Until next time, guys, cheers.
G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe is hot! Go, go! G.I. Joe takes the hill! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Terrific equipment to have a battle with. When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier